Number 14 is going to be an expansion just like the rest were. So if we're going with the, if our exponent is 3, then using Pascal's triangle, we'll have 1, 3, 3, 1 as our coefficients. Remember Pascal's triangle being, do I still have the sticky note? Yeah. This is Pascal's triangle. We start wherever the first term is not 1, but the number of exponent that we are looking for. It'll always have one more term than the exponent that you are looking at. So 1, 3, 3, 1. I'll take this term 2. It'll be 2 to the third, 2 squared, 2 to the first, and 2 to the 0. Then I'll take my square root of 5. You can keep your negative there if you'd like, to the 0, negative square root of 5 to the first, negative square root of 5 squared, and negative square root of 5 cubed. So, if we have, I'm going to write what all of these are equal to in another color. So, anything to the 0 is just 1. So this is 1 times 2 to the third. 2 to the third is 8. You can put that in your calculator to get there. Now I have 3 times 2 squared times negative square root of 5 to the first. If you wanted to leave those negatives off and just remember positive, negative, that's fine. So 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Times the square root of 5 is 12 square root of 5. Now, anything that's squared, that is square rooted and then squared is going to cancel each other out. So, for instance, if we have negative square root of 5, when we square that, we're going to get 5 because we have the square root of 5 squared, which is going to be 5, and then basically a negative 1 in front of that, that's also squared. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, times 5 gives you 5. So then I have, this is equal to 5. 2 to the first is 2, so 5 times 2 is 10, times 3 is 30. Then, remember how this ended up being 5? If we multiply that by, because we know this is negative square root 5 times negative square root 5 gives us positive 5. If we then multiply by one more negative square root 5, we get 5, or negative 5 square root 5. So I'm going to write that under here. Because all we did was took our 5 and multiplied it one more time since we went from squared to cubed. 2 to the 0 is 1, times 1 is 1, times this gives us negative 5 root 5. Now, if we're going to put all of that together, we get 8 minus, can you see that? 8 minus 12 root 5 plus 30 minus 5 root 5. Now we can combine our like terms. 8 plus 30 is 38. Negative 12 root 5 minus 5 root 5. If those roots match, we can just add or combine those coefficients. So negative 12 minus 5 gives me negative 17 root 5. Now it's asking me what P and Q are. Q is attached to root 5, which would be negative 17. And P would be 38.